Good morning. My name is Claire Johnson, and I am your worship associate this week. My pronouns are she and her. We welcome you. We know you come here for different reasons: to find community, to seek your spiritual and personal truths, to question, to nurture your heart and soul, to be nurtured, to explore new ideas, to find comfort and perhaps find the answers to some of your bigger questions. We welcome you. We know you come from different places, different religions, different beliefs, and different backgrounds. We hope you will find comfort, connection, challenge, and love here. We hope you will find ways to provide outreach to others in our congregation, in our local community, and in our world community.
We light this chalice as a symbol of reunion. We reunite in this sanctuary to share the flow of our hearts with one another. We gather together in ritual to celebrate our fountains of joy, to hold each other through storms of grief, and to guide one another through rapids of transformation, and to rest together in ponds of stillness. Together, we honor the spirit of water in its many forms and its life-giving essence. Let us worship. Tens of thousands of Unitarian Universalists around the country, just around this time of year, celebrate our collective return from our summer wanderings, which a ritual we call water communion. Now, a ritual is just a thing that is designed to help us sort of make something that is sort of an idea feel more solid, something we can come back to, something we can remember. Water communion symbolizes the just incredible power and magical mystery of water. It flows, it moves, it separates, it goes up in the clouds, it comes back. We are 80, 70, I don't know, some percent of water, right? Much of us is made out of water. Water just constantly flows and transforms and becomes what we need it to be. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this for those of you who are new here a little bit. One of the things I want to mention is that you'll hear, if you come to Unitarian Universalist congregations for a while, you'll hear that we are a living tradition. What does that mean? Well, one popular version of this ritual used to be focused on inviting folks to go out in the summer and enjoy their travels, and then come back and share the waters from their summer adventures and tell everyone gathered where their waters came from. And it can be really exciting to hear those tales and to realize that we are about to mingle water together from all over the world. But ours is a living tradition, and sometimes our traditions adapt a bit over time. Someone, or multiple someones along the way, realized that maybe having folks share the stories of their world travels could be difficult to hear for those that did not have the good fortune this summer to be able to travel to far-off lands on their summer vacations. And of course, there might be brand new folks here for the first time who might feel just a little bit left out if everyone else had brought waters but them. So if you did bring waters from your wanderings, that's awesome. Adding your water to our collective bowl will simply add the energy from different places to our collective waters. And if you have traveled, I think the most important thing traveling does is it can imprint you with new memories and new experiences and new lessons that you will now bring into our collective community together. But if you didn't bring water, have no fear. I've filled up some small cups of water here up front. And a little story, these cups were recently used for a ritual ceremony at my wedding, where each of our guests took a cup of water and considered what blessings they wanted to offer to Reverend Denise and I as we got married. And then each person came up and poured their blessed water into a tree that was being planted on the property at the place that we did our vows. So now each year, Rev D and I can go back and check in on that tree and watch it grow. And as we watch it grow, we will know and remember that this tree is a very special tree because it contains all of the blessings and well wishes that were shared by our family and friends. So I always like reduce, reuse, recycle. I thought it might be a good idea to bring these cups and try out for our water communion this year. We are blessed in this church to be on land that is located on a beautiful stretch of property with some beautiful trees holding us and keeping us safe. So in a minute, I will invite you to come forward if you are willing and able, and I will invite you to either take the water that you have brought with you or to take one of the cups you find in front of the bowl. And for this ritual, again, I'd invite you, before you pour your water into this bowl, hold on to the cup, pause for a minute, and think of the blessings that you would like to add into this community this particular year. Maybe you want us all to be safe. Maybe you want us all to be healthy. Maybe you want us to find ways to overcome our differences, or some of the challenges that you think we've been wrestling with for a long time. Maybe you just all want us to be happy. Whatever your wishes, whatever your dreams, whatever your hopes, they are welcome and needed here so much. We hold rituals like this because rituals help us to create meaning in our lives. And this ritual reminds us to consider water, so necessary for life, that connects us all. So come on forward. We'll kind of come around this way. We'll get backed up a little bit. 2 lines. Tracy's going to play some music. Be thinking about what blessing you want to add to this community this year. Come forward, add that blessing to your water, add the water to the bowl, and then you can just put your cup on the green area there. After the service, I will be giving this water to one of the outside trees, and I'll let you know which one. And each time we come to church, we can notice that tree, and we can realize that all of our blessings have now been added to that tree, and be reminded of what we did this morning. Okay. So now that we've added our collective hopes and dreams to the water, the next step is working together to make those dreams a reality. And for this next part of this service, my intention, my vision, is to convert this room into a container of human water, reminding us that as humans, we ebb and flow and mix and move just as water does. I could stand up here all day offering different choices for us to compare, but beyond our individual choices is a larger lesson. As I hope you could see from this exercise, the preferences of this community are like water. Each person comes into this space with their own wants, needs, and desires, and no 2 people in here are exactly alike. But somehow, some way, our job is to find a way to flow together like water. To have all of our disparate hopes and dreams blend together with the ease of water, and then to move out into the world with the power of water. Water is able to feed us and the trees and plants around us. And as we learned a few weeks ago, lots of water brought together all at the same time, like a rainstorm, can have the power to actually move the earth. Water has the power to put out fires that have gotten out of control and risk burning us. And water has the power to rust the steel enclosures that have become built up around us. Although that can take a little more time, it does happen. Beloveds, thank you for joining me here today for this little game and for this water communion. Thank you for showing us some of your preferences and beginning to help to bring what exists only in the water of our minds into the streams of our shared consciousness. Summer is winding down, and we are now back together in community. May each of us in the coming year pour our whole selves into the good works of this community. May our waters combine seamlessly, and may that water become a powerful force for collective good, expanding love in this beautiful but sometimes broken world. Blessed be, and may we make it so. Amen. And though our experiences have differed, these waters mingle, signifying our common humanity. Today you came and shared in this sacred community. May you depart this sacred space, hearts filled with hope for new beginnings and a fresh start. Go forth, but return to this community, wherever rivers of tears may be shed, where dry souls are watered, where your joy bubbles, where your life cup overflows, where deep in your spirit you have found in this place a home. All rivers run to the sea. Beloveds, welcome back from your summer wanderings. It is good to be together again. I mean, a lot of people did stay, and actually we got to visit some other things. But now people start to really come back to church. I can't wait for next week when more kiddos come back, because we've got the RE classes starting. Come back. There's going to be lots of stuff. I know Megan and Kara have a lot of the good things planned. And everybody else, flow your way into the social hall. Do we have snacks? We have snacks. Flow your way into the social hall. Continue to ramp up for this beginning of this next amazing year. I can't wait to see what we do together. Go in peace.